What if I told you that your attitude, not your diet, not your genetics, not your bank account, is one of the most powerful predictors of how long you'll live? Scientists have proven it. People who choose positivity aren't just happier, they're healthier, they're wealthier, and they live longer. This isn't wishful thinking. This is biology. This is neuroscience. This is fact. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your mindset the same way again. In 2019, Harvard University published a landmark study tracking over 70,000 people for decades. The result? People with the highest levels of optimism lived on average 11 to 15% longer than their pessimistic counterparts, and were significantly more likely to live past the age of 85. But Harvard isn't alone. The Mayo Clinic found that optimistic individuals had lower rates of heart disease, lower blood pressure, and stronger immune systems. A study from the University of Kentucky even showed that positive emotional content in college students' early writing predicted how long they'd live. By decades. These aren't coincidences. There's a direct, measurable biological mechanism at work inside positive people, and it starts in your brain. When you think positively, your brain releases a cocktail of powerful chemicals. Dopamine, the reward molecule, floods your system, boosting your motivation and your ability to learn. Serotonin, the mood stabilizer, reduces anxiety and keeps your emotional state balanced. Endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, reduce physical stress and increase your sense of well-being. And here's what's truly extraordinary. Positive emotions literally expand your field of vision. Psychologist Dr. Barbara Fredrickson calls this the broaden and build theory. When you feel good, your brain opens up. You see more options, you think more creatively, and you build skills that last a lifetime. Negative emotions do the opposite. They narrow your thinking. They trap you in tunnel vision. Positive people don't just feel better. They literally think better. Now let's talk about success, because this is where it gets remarkable. Psychologist Sean Achor spent years researching at Harvard and discovered something that flipped the conventional wisdom upside down. We've always believed, work hard leads to become successful, leads to then be happy. But the science says the opposite is true. Happiness comes first, success follows. When your brain is positive, it becomes 31% more productive. Your intelligence rises, your energy rises, your creativity rises. Dopamine, that same chemical we talked about, doesn't just make you feel good, it activates the learning centers of your brain and helps you problem solve faster. That's why positive people get promoted more, launch more businesses, build stronger relationships, and recover from failure faster because they see setbacks as temporary, not permanent. This isn't luck. This is neuroscience in action. Let's come back to longevity, because the data here is almost hard to believe. Stress, the constant companion of negativity, releases a hormone called cortisol. In small doses, cortisol is helpful, but chronic stress floods your body with it, and the damage is severe. It inflames your arteries. It weakens your immune system. It shrinks the part of your brain responsible for memory. It even shortens your telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA that determine how fast you age. Positive people, they have longer telomeres. Their cells age more slowly. Their bodies repair themselves more efficiently. A 30-year study of nuns, yes, nuns, published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, found that those who wrote with the most positive emotional content in their early 20s lived on average 10 years longer than those who didn't. 10 years. Not because of medicine, because of mindset. So how do you train your brain to be more positive? The science points to 5 proven practices. 1. Gratitude. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every single day. Studies show this rewires your brain toward positivity within 21 days. 2. Movement. Exercise releases endorphins and serotonin. Even a 10-minute walk changes your brain chemistry immediately. 3. Connection. Positive social relationships are one of the strongest predictors of happiness and longevity ever discovered. 4. Purpose. People who feel their life has meaning live longer and report higher life satisfaction. Find your why. 5. Language. The words you use about yourself shape your reality. Replace I can't with I'm learning. Replace this is impossible with what's the first step. Small shifts, massive results. You were not born to be small. You were not designed for a life of worry and doubt. The science is clear. Positivity is power. It extends your life. It multiplies your success. It deepens your joy. The only question is, will you choose it? If this video gave you something today, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe to Positive Energy for more science-backed motivation every week. And remember, your mindset is your medicine.